Hi there. I hope you're all managing to do as well as you can in these rather mad, crazy times that we're all experiencing. I I've had this annoying well, I've had an annoying habit in my brain for a long time of getting songs stuck, and they're usually really irritating pop songs that I don't even like, that go spinning around my head for a few days. But the last week has been a bit different, and I've had two songs that just will not go away. They will not leave me alone. So I decided it was time that I talked about those and shared those because, well, A, in the hope that they leave my head, but B, I think there's a message in both of these. So the first song is it's a hymn, I think, a kind of gospel song, and it's "This Little Light of Mine, I'm Going to Let It Shine." About 3 days ago, I think, I had a Skype chat with a client, and I'm sure she won't mind me sharing this with you, but she'd had a reading a little while ago from me, and in the reading it was encouraging her to use her voice. Now, when I had the conversation with her on the phone, found out that actually she's a writer and it's her writing that she uses rather than her voice. But there still was this feeling of wanting to encourage her to use her voice more. And actually meeting her on Skype, really feeling and seeing the warmth of this lady and the feeling that you got just from spending some time with her. And it really hadn't occurred to her what a difference her energy could make to people just by being in her presence. And I think after that conversation, we both had a realization really of how much of an effect that we can have on other people just by being in their presence, whether it's via a video conversation or being in the same room as them. And it really made me think more and more about why this song was going around in my head. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. And the other thing that I've really noticed of late is that more and more people are sharing on social media. They're sharing funny things, they're sharing creative things, they're sharing their talents in some way that they perhaps didn't realise they had. And I think we're all being encouraged at the moment to do that, to express ourselves, to express whatever is in our hearts in whatever way that comes out, whether it's writing or singing or something funny, something thought-provoking. So I think the message here for all of us is don't be shy, don't hold back. If you have something you feel you want to share, then now's the time to do it. You know, shine your light. It's really important that we all do that. This is very much a time for a lot, not all, for a lot of us, where we can take this time to go inwards and to really reconnect with ourselves, to connect with what's in our heart. The normality that we've had in life has led to a lot of people not having the time or the energy to focus on who we are, on what's inside of us. So it's a really good time to do that now. So if you can have the time to do that, if you have the time, if you're not a key worker running around like a lunatic trying to keep everything going, and I'm going to do another video on that because I've got a few things that I'd like to say about that to those people, and you're not homeschooling your children, you have got just some peaceful time, then take this opportunity to find your light and let it shine out. The other song that again is a religious song. Now, for those of you that know me and you know that I've worked with, I'm not a particularly religious person in the sense that I don't have, you know, a particular deity that I connect with other than nature. You know, nature's my my church, and I suppose my religion is about love. But this song is a hymn, and it's "Make Me a Channel of Your Peace." And again, it's just been going around and round and round my head, and I keep singing it. And I know there's a few lines in that song that particularly resonate at the moment. So I found it on YouTube actually just before I came outside to make this video. So I will put a link to that, because if if you're not religiously inclined, it doesn't matter if you are or if you aren't, but I really feel there's a message in that song for all of us. And it's really important that we do focus on peace. There is so much discord and disharmony at the moment. There's so much fear and angst and uncertainty. And the only thing that we can be certain of at the moment is going inside of ourselves and trying to find the peace that is in there. And there is peace to be found. It might be very well hidden, particularly when you've had a life that has generally been so hectic. Spend time finding that peace inside of yourself. Connect with that as much as you possibly can, and project that outwards so that you are a channel for peace, because this world is changing. Whatever you believe in, whatever you're focusing on at the moment, there's so many different thoughts and theories going around, and some of it's really frightening. Well, actually most of it is really frightening in some way or another. But if we can all focus on our lights and let that shine out, and we can focus on being a channel for peace, then I believe that we can begin to create the world that we want to live in. The world that we have been living in is not sustainable for in so many ways, and I don't want to go into political thoughts here, but I do want to just focus for a moment on the humanitarian aspect, and the Mother Earth aspect of what's happening. And I believe that is where we, as a whole, can bring about change. And I really feel that that's what we need to focus on at this time. We need to focus on what we want this world to be like. So rather than focusing on all the fear and all the what could be and what might be, focus on what you would like this world to be. See it as much as you can, feel it, and send that out along with your light, and really focus on it being a peaceful place for all of nature, for all of humanity. Okay, so I think that's all I wanted to say. So I shall leave you though with those little songs stuck in your head, and send you lots and lots of love. Take care. Bye for now.